The best football player in the world, one of the greatest players, real champion, unique, incredible talent with extraordinary technical qualities, an excellent playmaker and a true organizer. Such epithets were awarded to Ronaldinho by his no less titled colleagues Pelé, Diego Maradona and Kaká. And we must admit that they were not mistaken. The athlete has repeatedly proved his star status, but colleagues and journalists argued that he could have achieved more if it were not for the wild life off the field. Ronaldinho's career began at Grêmio, where he joined at the age of 15. The young man signed the first professional contract and managed to play at the 1997 Youth World Championship. A year later, the footballer made his debut in the Copa Libertadores match. On April 11, 1998, the guy appeared in the Rio Grande do Sul State Championship match against Santa Cruz. The meeting ended with a draw 1-1. In July, the young man first marked his participation in the national championship in a duel with Internacional, in which Grêmio suffered a minimal defeat. A year later, the young man obeyed the state championship of Rio Grande do Sul. The striker's biography changed dramatically when he joined the ranks of Paris Saint-Germain. The transition was not easy. According to Pelé's law, an athlete was allowed to join another team on the condition that he receive compensation 200 times his salary. In the end, the French paid $1 million for the rising star. He was then considered the middle peasant and was considered only as a springboard for Ronaldinho. After the 11th place of the Parisians in the national tournament, the striker left the club, which missed the chance to fight for European competition. Such a trophy did not fail to capture the Spanish Barcelona. Manchester United and Real Madrid also participated in the fight for the talented legionnaire. The leadership of the Blue Garnet came to Ronaldinho and his brother, who became the personal agent of the football player. The result of the negotiations was a contract for $32 million. Ronaldinho became the star of the Catalans. From the first season, the fans saw a brilliant game, beautiful goals and signature finds. The most famous trick performed by a player is the Elastico, which is sometimes also called the flip-flop or snake. The winner of the FIFA Golden Ball is the best player in the world, the best player in the Champions League, the two-time champion of Spain. This is an incomplete list of Ronaldinho's titles, which he achieved in the camp of Barca. In 2007, a native of Porto Alegre received Spanish citizenship. At the same time, another future legendary athlete shone in the main team of the Blue Garnet, Lionel Messi. As the Argentine himself said, the Brazilian virtuoso was an example for him. Not the most brilliant performances at the World Cup in Germany and at the 2008 Olympics, a serious injury and subsequent withdrawal from the team forced Ronaldinho to leave Barcelona. There were still many clubs wishing to see a champion in their squad. Lucky Italian Milan. The rookie took the number 80, since the 10 belonged to Clarence Seedorf. From 2008 to 2011, the football player spent in Italy. The first season was difficult. Everything was new: the language, the people, the environment. As Ronaldinho admitted in an interview, he had to stubbornly prove that he was worthy of playing at the base. As time passed, the golden period in the striker's biography ended. Conflicts began with the coaching staff. The football player was increasingly accused of violating the regime and met in nightclubs. This could not but affect the level of the game. Contract amounts went down. Clubs changed one after another. Ronaldinho moved to Flamengo in 2011, followed by Atlético Mineiro in 2012. 2 years later, the player signed a one-year contract with Mexican Querétaro. Then the athlete visited the Brazilian Fluminense. However, after 7 matches with the new roster, he terminated the agreement by mutual agreement. On January 16, 2018, the Brazilian announced his retirement from big sport.